Leo, I very rarely do this, but I recorded your whole reading. It was 39 minutes. And then afterwards, something was just not sitting right. Either your energy shifted or I missed something. So we're going to do the reading again. And I feel guided to do this again. Now I already have a whole bunch of information because I just did the reading. So maybe this is a message for you. It's like something is layered, right? You figure out the first layer and then you can go into the second layer. It's maybe a little bit more complicated than you initially think. Now, the first message I got for you, I'll say just a little bit about it. And it was a suggestion for you to take action with something. But I'm feeling like it's quite possible that you already did. Okay, and I was maybe reading on that energy, and now we're in the next chapter of the situation or the story. So I'm going to pull out all new cards and see what we get, and we'll go from there. Yeah, okay, Leo, let's do it. I'm also recording this reading on the same day that I recorded the reading for the lunar eclipse. So I feel like those energies are significant for you. So you should really pay attention to lunar energy, to eclipse energy. How is it impacting you? Are things shifting and happening? And there is a message that's clear here about like energies kind of flipping on a dime. You could find that people just kind of change overnight, or like suddenly they're not acting the same way. I'm hearing strange. They're acting strange. They're not acting the same way that they were yesterday or a couple hours ago, or maybe it's you. So let's see, Leo, what's going on here? Let's get some oracle cards out to start. The ghost dance. Wind. We got that in the collective reading too. The ghost dance. Well, yeah, it does feel like the ghost of the other reading I did is still here dancing around. It's in the air, in the wind. But there's something else that wants to be grounded. Okay, let me get the rest of the cards out for the oracles. Clock. Oh, interesting. Okay. Your energy is, I'm hearing inspiring, but I was going to say magnetic, curious. It's like, I want to know more. I want to go in deeper with you, passion. And this could be the case, right? People around you are passionately drawn towards you. They want to go in deeper, rebirth. Perhaps you signal concealment. Yeah, it's like I sense that there's something concealed and I want more of it. I want to find out what that is. And I feel like this is how other people are attracted to you at this time too. But it's like I want to find out more what it is for my own rebirth. So like for my own transformation. That's the feeling I'm getting. My ear is ringing right there, my left ear. So I feel like people are drawn to you because they sense you being a catalyst for them in this lifetime, or that there's something they can gain from you, learn from you, to help them with their own rebirth. But it's like, it's interesting. It's like they're trying to find what you're concealing in order to reveal something to themselves about themselves. Is that like, I know that sounds weird because it is. So there's maybe people projecting on you, or they're really curious about you. Now, the card that fell out is Cast Away Negativity. Okay, let's keep going in. Let's see what's going on. I do think I'm going to read this Ghost Dance card because it's got a lot of energy coming from it. So let's see your energy, though, overall, Spirit. Can you tell me Leo's energy overall here? Swallow and dog, friendship, loyalty, and hope and harmony. Yeah, there's people who are just drawn to you. Your energy gives them some kind of hope. Hope of loyalty, hope of friendship. Now, but there's something else going on where I feel like apparition, here's the ghost again. I feel like something's like, this isn't totally exciting for you, or you don't really care that people, I don't know, there's something here. maybe these people, you feel like they're negative. Well, let's see what the ghost dance says. We got number 22. That could be a number for you. It says, the ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Ah, that's it. People are seeing you as the one to heal them. Maybe because you are a healer, but it's almost like trauma dumping, right? Like people are coming towards you with their stories and their woes, and they're searching for something hidden within you to help them heal themselves. It's like kind of, like, can we not create something together instead? Or can't we just have fun? Or I'd rather be off on my own. I'm at a different stage in my life. But here they are wanting you to whisper words of wisdom into their ear. And maybe you're okay with that and you have done that, but it feels like some of these energies are not listening, and that can get exhausting. It says, step into the abundance that is offered to you, receive the gifts of those that have come before you, and write a new story for your life. And then it says, be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. See, this is it. It's like you've learned the lesson. And even me, like doing a new reading, it's like, yeah, but I felt like that old one was like old energy, or just not valid anymore, like within a minute, it was like, So you've learned a lesson. You've completed something. Maybe at the exact minute I pressed stop recording on my phone is when you learn the lesson, I don't know. But it's like, boom, you got it. I'm seeing the clock strike 12, and like the cuckoo bird comes out and starts making its noise, like, I got it. And now all these energies are coming towards you because you got it. Leo gets it. Leo has the secret hidden sauce of healing or whatever it is. Maybe you're like getting really successful, or you have a great relationship. Whatever it is, you got something that they want. But the energies coming towards you are unhealed. And it feels like it's not that you see yourself above them, but it's like you know that what they need is not something you can actually give. They have to get it from themselves. And they could be digging into your life, prying, maybe being nosy, trying to figure out who you are. Where do you get your magic, Leo? How did you do this, Leo? How did you heal? But you can't explain it or give them those answers because you have to live it. Okay, so clock. Let's get one more of these, and then we'll get into the tarot for you, Leo. Fig and, how do you say this? Osmanthus? I don't know. I'm sure some of you will spell it out phonetically for me. Thank you for those of you who do. Okay, let's see. This represents temptation, overabundance, overindulgence, and luxury. This may also refer to someone who is a fire sign. So maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, or it could be you. Temptation and overabundance. If you are a healer, like you identify as a guide in some way, whether you're a nurse, a teacher, a parent, I don't know, a reader, whatever it is that you do, be careful of taking on too many energies at once. There could be an overabundance of people coming towards you, or people that you want to help, or people that you're becoming friends with, and it's just becoming a little bit too consuming. It's blocking something that you're working on or something that you want to move towards. So be selective in who you deal with and discuss things with, I'm getting. I also feel like yeah, there's an overabundance of like energy, just like Leo, Leo, Leo. I want Leo. Which can be flattering, but it can also be dangerous if you don't put up boundaries to protect yourself. So remember that, especially if you feel like you're very flattered. Pump the brakes for a second and ask, does me feeling flattered come from a wounded place in which I need validation at some level, and I'll take this validation even though I know that these energies are, not on the same wavelength or potentially bring trouble into my life? Okay, so some of you need to be like, okay, cool, I'm flattered, but I need to put up a boundary and protect myself here. Because Leo energy, no matter where you have it in your chart, are generally popular people because you have this leadership quality about you and you're very loyal. But the shadow side of that is that you could not enforce your boundaries as much as you need to at times. Not everybody is part of your pride, part of your crew, nor should be. The Hangman for your overall energy. Taking a step back, pausing. Some of you might have a new friend, or things are progressing in a certain direction, maybe even like buying a house or something, and you're feeling weird about it. You need to pause. Temperance, pause. Okay. That's very interesting because the last reading I did for you was about you needing to take action, and now you need to pause. You see, things are flipping, like changing on a dime. Or this could be related to the eclipse energy, right? What was presented to you was, Leo, you need to take action now. You need to go for this now, or the more the merrier kind of deal. But the truth is that you actually need to slow down and use discernment. And that was being eclipsed by other energy, other information, or other people's wants and desires for you. You could also suddenly change your mind. You were going to go for something. You were all about it. And then suddenly you just feel like, I got to trust my intuition and pull back. And you should. Ace of Swords. You've had an epiphany, a realization about something. Okay, let me get the rest of the cards. That's Spirit. Ghost dance. There's definitely energies here coming up from the past. But again, as the card said, they could come up in a new form. Oh, the devil. Yeah. You meet someone just like Sally Sue from back in the day, or Jimmy John, or whatever, Hold on. The devil won't be happy about your boundaries. Okay? Naturally. Let's see. Interesting devil card too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Wolfie. It's always the cats with you, right? Okay. If he meows again, I'll let him in. But boundaries, right? Discernment. Okay, the Hangman for your overall energy. Taking a pause, seeing something from a different perspective, seeing another side of something too. Okay, what is this about, Spirit? Can you tell me here? Balanced emotions. Yeah. Okay, so there's energies out there that are throwing you out of balance, or could potentially throw you off balance. Has something to do with what they're saying. Pomegranate. which reminds me of Persephone, the underworld, right? They're bringing, so they're going through things, and we can be compassionate and kind to those people. But this feels like somebody maybe that you haven't built that foundation of trust with, right? Like why are they coming to you with this? Hold on. What, buddy? Don't invite the crew. Say hi to Leo, as you always do. Yeah, don't invite the crew. And we have the Three of Cups as your advice. It's like you need to really discern who's around you. There could be someone in a friend group that's just kind of, I like everybody else, but not this person. Well, you're not forced to, you don't have to be around that person. I don't know. It's different for each of you, but you've been to the underworld. And now is a time where you're in the upper world. You will return to the underworld because there's always cycles. But I feel like it's premature, the clock. It's not time for you to be pulled back down into that place. But you have something that those in the underworld see as a light, as a bright light. But they need to like elevate towards you or towards your energy rather than you being pulled down to them, like on their level. Right? And that's hard because I'm hearing upward mobility, because you're able to travel in all directions, underworld, middle world, upper world, because you've been everywhere. They haven't, so they can't travel, safe travel. So I feel like you could feel responsible too. Responsible for these energies, karmic justice. But there's something they need to work through themselves. This could be one person in particular, even a rebirth, right? Like they need to activate and realize their own karmic justice, their own karma. You can't go in there and help them with that. Okay, temperance. I mean, you could, but then you make it your karma too. Temperance. For what you don't see coming. This is pausing, a divine pause I'm getting, balancing the energies, alchemy. Let's see. Tell me more about this temperance energy. Seven of Swords and the Moon. Oh, wow. Yeah, like, ooh, let's put a pause on this. This is mass deception. When these two cards come out together for me, this is like, oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. There's a warning here. There's a risk of you getting sucked into, pulled into some kind of karma that isn't your own. And this is an energy that's coming back to you from the past. New friend, new person, new lover, whatever, a new job, old energy trying to resurface in your life vis-a-vis this new energy. Now, for some of you, it could be someone literally from the past coming back around. If it's that, what do you want to say? The world. This has already ended, this cycle. There's, it's not welcome. So, what you don't see coming is an awareness that you're going to have that there is something really wrong here with a group of people or a person. And there's something deceptive. I mean, the Moon and the Seven of Swords, I have to say it. It's here. You could be, I'm hearing infinitely, but I was going to say intuitively picking up that you think there's something going on. Trust that intuition. Infinitely. Maybe you've dealt with energies like this before in this lifetime, in the last lifetime. Remember that. Remember people who you felt this way about. You were right, weren't you? I don't like that because, you're on top of it. You're fine, clearly. But the Moon and the Seven of Swords, is not cool. It's not cool at all, Spirit. Resilience, protection. Yeah, but see, you are protected here. What's this card? Magical power. Oh boy, what is going on here? Hold on one second. Tell me about this magical power. Elixir of life. I feel like this is going to get a little bit hyperbolic and dramatic, okay? Take it as a metaphor if it feels a little bit too out there. But it feels like someone could even be trying to become you. Maybe they're doing some kind of magic as they see it. It's like they're trying to get something from your life force. Now, again, don't be scared, okay? Because you're protected. If you feed into that thought more and more, it becomes a reality. But Wolfgang's here to tell you not to feed into that, okay? He's here to protect you. Maybe cats are literally a protective force for you right now. I mean, after all, it's part of you and your sign. But I would steer clear, very clear from this energy. Do not share anything personal with them, okay? If this is someone coming back from the past, Seven of Wands, protect yourself, defend yourself, put up that boundary. Okay, Ace of Swords for your opportunity. Let's see. Let's see, what are you doing here? Ace of Swords. Got enough room there, little man? Okay, Swords. The Lovers. Yeah, it's to see some truth or speak some kind of truth about a contract that someone is trying to make with you or that someone has made with you. There's a decision that you have to make. And you have to be clear about it. Can I see one more about why is it the Ace of Swords? Why is it the Ace? King of Pentacles. You could feel like you don't know how to cut this off, or you don't know how to say something, you don't know how to draw the boundary exactly, but Spirit's saying you do. As long as you remember that you're safe and you're secure and you're protected and you have something worth protecting, then the potential to do that is right here. But it comes through communication and also like sticking with that intuitive knowledge you have that something's not cool, okay? It's not right, it's not cool. For some of you, it's extreme with this moon and the Seven of Swords and the magical power. It's like this person is up to no good. For others of you, it's just like this energy is going to drag me down. So you have to kind of decide where you are on this timeline and this continuum of energy. Because I feel like if you give in to this energy that isn't good for you, it could turn into something more severe. So this is pretty clear then. The Devil for your challenge. Look how the Devil's playing this music. It's like, don't worry. Just listen to the music and join. Be a union. Be best friends. Be lovers. Take the job. Become one with this other thing. You know, and like you're looking up like, but I hear you. Like, I know the devil's involved in here. And this person's like holding your hand like, shh, no. Everything's okay. But there's something that's triggering your shadow. Like, and that's a good thing because you're aware of your shadow. Like something's getting brought up that feels uncomfortable. Okay, and another person is trying to stop you from feeling that in some regard. So there's a tempting kind of energy, but there's also like this soothing kind of, let me tell you a story, or let me play you this song, or I don't know what the devil is doing here, but they're doing something to make you, to distract you from the intuition that you have about this. See how the devil almost just jumped out of my hand there? It's like as soon as you catch it, it's like does something to escape you. but you've dealt with this so many times that you can see it. So I feel like this is just a reminder for you that you have the power to stop this thing in its tracks, to cast away the negativity. It feels like maybe you're trying to be loyal, or you're trying to be a good friend, or you're in this energy of like being more open and receptive and generating, I'm hearing generating wealth and harmony in your life. So you feel like entertaining the idea that somebody is in your field who it shouldn't be, might be giving into negativity, but it's the reality. Interesting. You know, I saw a comment. This is just coming through, Four of Wands. I don't know. It wasn't on a reading. It was on something else. Maybe an astrology video. And it said, I know a reading is not for me when it brings up fears and anxieties. And then I know it's not a guided reading or something like that. And on one hand, I agree, because I do think there are shadow forces and devil energies out there doing readings that do propagate fear and anxiety, right? And keep you stuck because you're scared. But on the other hand, when we have a fear or an anxiety come up because of a reading or some information that we receive, sometimes it's an indication that something needs to be looked at that we're not looking at. And the reading or whatever you come across is putting it right there in front of you for you to see. I don't know why I'm raising that, so it must be relevant for you. And I feel like it's about your intuition. It's like you're catching that fear and anxiety. And don't just say, oh, like I shouldn't look at that because that's just negative energy. I need to be open and accommodating to all and loyal to all. That's not really being fully integrated or awakened. So if you're feeling fear, anxiety, or whatever in relation to this person or this reading, then trust it as information that's coming up from your subconscious to say, yeah, there is something here that's freaking me out, and I need to look at what that is. Okay, Four of Wands with the Devil for the challenge. I mean, I hope not, but you could be living with this person or thinking about living with this person, or maybe they're celebrating you. They're putting you on a pedestal in some way. And again, the flattery can be hard to turn down. Three of Swords, but look. Yeah, it could be someone trying to put you on a pedestal only to hurt you, intentionally or not intentionally in the end. I don't know which way. Could be both. And this person seems to want something, and if they get what they want, they might be out. Or if they don't find what they think they can get from you, they might be out. Okay, but then there's also this weird magic elixir of life, moon, Seven of Swords. It's like someone trying to draw something out of you inappropriately. Like I'm seeing like breaking energetic law, karmic law. I don't know. Okay. So Three of Cups for your advice. Well, this is other people, friends usually, or gossip. Let's see. What's this advice? Be careful of the invitations you accept. Four of Cups. Yeah, you need to say no to something here. Eight of Wands, communication, incoming, and Page of Wands. Yeah, okay. So there's an invite here to visit someone, to see someone, to go somewhere, to accept something. I don't know. There's a communication coming quickly from other people for you to join them in some way. And Spirit is saying you need to say no. Yeah, look at all this tea, right? It's like somebody coming towards you like, here, you want the tea? Maybe they are gossipy. Okay, they're stirring up some kind of drama. And I feel like you have other things to focus on. So I'm going to tell you the outcome, but I'm also going to do an extended reading. In the extended, we're going to go layer deeper, see what else is here. I'm very interested to find out more, especially about this Moon, Seven of Swords. It gets more specific because there's less of you. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. If you can't, or you hate that idea, you don't like it, now you feel like you're missing out on info, trust that Spirit knew you weren't going to come to the extended, and that whatever is said there is not for you, so don't worry about it, okay? So just trust your intuition, or whatever you can and can't do. Four of Swords for your outcome. This is rest, relaxation, sleeping easy, peaceful thoughts, putting something to rest, something to bed. And he's so chill, Wolfgang, you know, and I feel like this is a huge part of your energy. It's like, you know, cats represent intuition. It's like you listen to your intuition, it's here for you, and it's just chill. You know, you can chill after, which isn't always the case when they come in, you know. Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords. I will say this because I did get it in your other message and it's just popped into my head now. There was a message about someone missing you. I got the song by Avril Lavigne, When You're Gone, the Pieces of My Heart Are Missing You. And it could be that energy that pops back around. I don't know, it just came into my mind now. So that's something you may need to know. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. Beautiful. This is like, I don't take the BS. I don't listen to the BS. I see what's beyond your intentions that you're presenting to me. I see the truth, your true intentions. And because I'm able to see that, know that, and speak my truth about that and act accordingly, I can rest easy. So boundaries, enforce them. And that could just be talking to someone less. That could be saying, sorry, I don't think this is working out. Whatever it is for you, that's what you should do. Because your intuition is right. Okay, Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.